Tired of paying retail prices for a Pokemon TCG? Then go to ccgcastle.com where you can find packs under $3 a piece, as well as elite trainer boxes, booster boxes, and more at great prices. Use promo code Evolutionaries-5 and save 5% off your next order.
What's up, guys? And here, welcome back to Evolutionaries Gaming, and today for you guys, I have a really awesome deck profile to show you. Now, it's a pure non-GX deck, and when I've been playtesting this, it has just been dominating online. That's going to be a Froslass Spiritomb deck. Now, Froslass here is a Pokemon that we did get in Unified Minds, and a lot of people have been talking about this one, and it's a very interesting one. So, it has 2 attacks, both from just a single water, so that's really good right there. First attack is the one we're mainly focusing on, is Spiteful Sigh. For a single water, it does 20 damage, 20 damage times. You put up to 7 damage counters on this Pokemon. It does 20 damage for each damage counter you placed in this way. So, an absolute maximum, this can do 140 for just a single water. I know that doesn't really sound too impressive because even though, yeah, it's only for 1 energy, it's not hitting the numbers we need on the big GXs. Well, a couple things to keep in mind. First off, Rush Charizard and Fire in general is huge right now. So this hitting for weakness is going to be one-shotting those major things. And also, we do have ways to amplify that damage. But first, let me go ahead and go into our other huge attacker. It's going to be Spiritomb. Now this one we got in Unbroken Bonds, and he's pretty interesting. So it's a 60 HP, and his ability is Building Spite. Once during your turn before you attack, you may place 1 damage counter on this Pokemon. And that's all to fuel up Anguish Cry. So what Anguish Cry does is for a single dark does 10 damage, and his attack does 30 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So that adds up really, really quickly. So say he has 3 damage counters, that's 100 damage he's doing, and yeah, you get the idea, so on and so forth. And again, we have ways to amplify that. And I'm also going to be running 1 copy of Mew here. Now, there's a couple of replacements you can do for Mew if you don't want to do the Mew. You can do Tapu Fini in case you face a lot of Blacephamon, or just Ultra Beast in general. You could put Mr. Mime in there. You could put a couple other things in there if you don't want to put in the Mew. But I think the Mew really comes in handy. And we also are running 1 copy of Absol, mainly for those who do play Jirachi. But this can come in handy in some other matchups as well. Like I know Mareep. The Mareep with the Breloom is starting to gain a little bit of popularity. This messes up that play because even with a U-turn board, they can't retreat for free. So that really does help out. And speaking of Jirachi, we are running 4 copies of Jirachi here. I know, I tried my best to keep this a budget deck, but this Jirachi is just too good. Like, I wish I could say there's like a budget alternative replacement for this card. There really is not, unfortunately. I am so sorry, guys, but again, it's just that good. I don't often say this about a card, but there's a reason it's the price it is right now. So it's all for Stellar Wish. Once during your turn, you look at your top 5 of your deck, reveal a trainer you find there, and put it into your hand. And the Pokemon is now asleep. But that's fine, we run a skateboard, and so we can still retreat out for free anyways. Now, the closest thing that I could possibly think of that you could do it with would either be Bill's Analysis or Green's Exploration. But even then, even with Bill's, that's using your supporter for turn, and for Greens, you would have to only have the Froslass out. You can't have any of these other Pokemon out. So, like I said, those are the closest things I could think of as replacements, if you wanted to. But other than that, I would really try, if you really want to build this deck, I would really try your best to get the Jirachi. It's worth it. Like, it just makes the deck flow insanely well. So that does it for the Pokemon here. A lot of the trainers you see here are your standard stuff, but one of them I did want to talk about is Hustle Belt. Now this is going to be how we're going to be amplifying up our damage. If this Pokemon this card is attached to has 30 HP or less remaining, and has any, I don't know why. Oh, okay, now I see why I did that, because they don't want a Pokemon with only 30 HP taking advantage of this. Okay. Now, I was about to say, for that split second, I never really noticed that part of the wording, but okay, it does make sense now. Its attacks do 60 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So that's really, really amazing. Now, there's actually been some talk lately about the Froslass in this, because if you put enough damage counters to put the Froslass at 30 HP or remaining, the Hustle Belt then becomes active and is able to apply to 60 more damage. Some people think that's a bug, and my 2 cents is I don't think it is, because order of operations, the damage counters come first. Like, you put the damage counters on first, and then how many damage counters you put on, then that determines the damage. And that's why I believe the Hustle Belt is live after you do that. So that's my reasoning behind it. I could be wrong on that, don't get me wrong. I could possibly be wrong on that. But the way that I just explained it, to me, that makes a lot of sense. But again, I'll know soon enough in the future if it's something that is a bug that's fixed or not. But I also could really apply to the Spiritomb as well, because him getting this to 30 damage is very, very easy. So even with 30 damage on his Hustle Belt, that's 160 you're doing right there. And the more damage cards you put on him, all the way to 5, you're doing over 200 with this guy right here. And with Froslass, if you do put the 7 on with the Hustle Belt, that's 200 exactly you're doing. So you're all of a sudden, for 1 energy and 1 prize attacker, you're doing a lot of damage all of a sudden. So that's really, really powerful. So I am going to be running 6 water energy, 3 rainbow energy, and why I'm running rainbow instead of dark, it's just mainly to apply more damage to the Spiritomb. But as I said, other than that, the sub's pretty standard here. I'm running 2 energy spinners, searching for our water energies, the 4 Pokemon communication. I am going to be running 4 copies of Shrine of Punishment, just because the more damage we're doing to the EXs and GXs, the better. But if you guys don't want to spend the money on this card, Power Plant works just as well in my opinion. So that is a budget alternative if you don't want to spend the money on Shrine of Punishment, because I am pretty sure those are still like a couple bucks a piece. Alright, anything else here that's noteworthy? No. Okay, so Skateboard, as I said, for Jirachi, 4 Cynthia, 4 Lily, 2 Erica, because I find myself having a low hand pretty often, and of course the 4 Pokemon custom catchers. So with that, guys, that does it here for the deck. Now we're going to go into some battles and really see how this deck works. Alright guys, match number 1's on the way. And wow, he is playing quite a few things. But then again, that could be a lot. It could be some of the meta things I'm thinking, but this is also PTCGO, so you never really know what to expect with that. And we get a really good start here. Jirachi and a Snorunt, so you really can't ask for much of a better start than that. And I see a Vulpix. Not even alone, just regular Vulpix. Interesting. Giant Hearth. Okay, so we're dealing with a fire deck here. Good. That is very good news for us. Alright, so he is also running a Jirachi. So now I know I need to try to dig for an Absol. Alright, so he goes for the Stellar Wish. I'm surprised he didn't do Giant Hearth first to thin out. Or did he? And I just no, he didn't. Oh, that's actually surprising. I thought for sure he would have done the Giant Hearth first to thin out the deck more, and then go for the Jirachi. At least that's what I would have done. Alright, so he's going with that Aggro Bike. And ooh, another Giant Hearth. Cherish Ball, okay. Oh, so this is a Reshizard. Because when I saw the Vulpix, I thought maybe this could have also been the Chandelure. There we go. This also could have been Chandelure is what I was thinking, but the Vulpix kind of threw me off a little bit, because I know they do play the Ninetales. Alright, so he's on the Reshizard. Yes! This is like the best thing we could have asked for here. This is the best we could have asked for, and we... Yo. We doing good here. I almost don't want to play the Pokemon Communication just because I want to have this for next turn. But at the same time, you know what? It'll be fine. It will honestly be fine. Because the more we get slowed down that, the better. Custom catcher. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. And now we're gonna Lily for 8. My goodness. I literally cannot be asking for anything better right now. This is amazing. Got the escape board on Absol. Let's go ahead and Stellar Wish. Let's go for the Adventure Bag. This is the one tech I run. Let's get our Hustle Belts. Attach. Attach. Literally could not have asked for a better start than this. Oh my goodness. Like, this is the setup here and the matchup that you could dream of. Alright, so you evolved into the Ninetales. Once on your turn, you discard 2 fire cards from your hand, switching your opponent's bench with their active. Alright. That's honestly perfectly fine. If it even does knock out my Snow Run with energy, that's fine. I've got plenty of ways to dig. So we are in a very good spot right now. Not to mention, that's still a Flare Strike that my opponent has to waste just to get 1 prize. Yet I could still take a potential 3. So yeah, we're still very much in the clear right now. I'm actually extremely happy that this was our first match, because like this is like best possible matchup for you guys, and against a matchup that is like one of the best right now. All right, so first off, we are definitely bumping that. See if I can't get a Pokemon communication. I got the Froslass, but not a communication. Darn it. Actually... No, actually, we're gonna go ahead and get the Fidget Spinner. So what we'll do is search for water. Attach to Snow Run. Oh, okay, no. Almost played the Ericus by mistake. Would not have wanted to do that. Okay, it's not 2 Froslass, but it's 2 communication. Alright, that works just as good. Oh man, Primal Fish is smiling on us today. He is truly blessing us in this matchup. So let's go ahead and put the damage counters on Spiritomb. And with that, we'll pass. So even if he does try to use the Ninetales and bring up a Froslass, knockout with the Reshiram Charizard, I got another one coming for him. And, okay, he's going to get in a Heatran. I can see that. Suppose the Heatran wouldn't be as bad for him because he only is losing 2 prizes with that instead of the 3. Better hopes he gets into a switch, or at least attaches an energy to retreat with. Ooh, how to get rid of the Dene. I mean, then again, it's either way that the Dene is not good for him in this matchup. So if he plays it, the discard to draw 6. That's not only more damage with Shrine, but that's another easy 2 prizes I'm taking. Yeah, again, either way, that would not have been good for him. So what's my opponent going to be able to do? We're over here setting up like crazy, and he's just stuck with a Jirachi. Okay, so he's gonna get another Dedenne. Is he gonna play it though this turn? Alright, he's gonna play it. Alright, that's another easy prizes for us. Man, if we could get some custom catchers here, we could just start annihilating him. Alright, so he does get the switch. And he I believe the ability with Burning Road is that when he moves from bench to active, he can move as many fire energy from the bench onto him as possible. Alright, so he's gonna do the Heat Train, he's gonna get up a Froslass. Alright, that's fine. That is 100% okay. Alright, so he's going for another Rushizard. Is he gonna bench it though, is the question. No, he's not. Okay. Alright, so promote Jirachi. Shrine's gonna do its magic. Alright. Let's go for a Stellar Wish. Let's go for Pokegear. So honestly, if I could get a Cynthia's or an Erica, that would be better. Nope. Alright, so it's just Lily. I want to bench another Jirachi. I don't want to attach because I do want to possibly try to get a Rainbow this turn. You know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and bench a Jirachi. Let's go ahead and draw. Alright, so we do actually end up getting a Rainbow. That is awesome. So now Spiritomb is live. Well, very live. Spite. Alright, so that's 40 times 30. So that's 120. Plus the Hustle Belt. It's going to be 120 plus 60. That's 180 right there. But I want to. Actually, I might want to save the Froslass. And just go straight for the Spiritomb. And with that, we're gonna go ahead, Anguish Cry. 100. Okay, so I did my math wrong. It's 190 damage. Because I forgot about the plus 10. So we're gonna go ahead and take our 2 prizes there. Got ourselves a custom catcher. If I could get another custom catcher off of Jirachi, that would just be amazing. So you guys go 190 for just a Hustle Belt and 1 energy on a 1 prize attacker. Now that is just crazy. And that Rushizard already has 40 damage on it. It's getting to the point to where a Spiritomb could one-shot him. I tell you, this game is not going well for my opponent. Alright, so he does attach the energy for turn. He is going to be able to Dedenne. Alright, so he does a Heat Factory. And at the moment, we don't have another Stadium in hand. That's okay, though. That's perfectly alright. At this point, his damage is where we need it to be. So if we don't get another Shrine, that's not going to mean much. That's not going to really mean anything bad for us. Now, does he have a Welder? Or is he going to get one? He gets a Switch. Question is, he can play it. Well, I mean, he has to play it and have the Welder. Oh, then again, no he doesn't. No he doesn't, because he can Outrage for knockout. And he just quits. Yeah, we completely had him that game. Like, we just completely had him. Alright guys, so with that, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into game number 2. Alright guys, next matchup here. I want to say that's Ultra Necrozma. Because I saw Steel, Psychic, and the Dragon. I could be wrong. He's letting me go first. Interesting. Once again, the Jirachi snore on start. Once again, that's a fantastic start to have. So let's see. I wonder if I am right, though. Because Jirachi with the Malamar and Ultra Necrozma, to me, that makes sense. Oh no, it's Garchomp Giratina. That makes equally as much sense. So let's go for Hustle Belt. We'll go for the Building Spite. Go for Stellar Wish. Definitely gonna get a Lily. Just try to thin out our deck a little bit. Don't need Cynthia. And we'll go ahead and play Lily for Lemony. Garchomp, Giratina. As much as I would like to have Froslass guaranteed next turn, with Garchomp Giratina he can do 40 to the bench, and that hurts our Spiritomb strategy by a lot, so we definitely don't want that. Go ahead and skateboard. That we're gonna pass. Alright, so I'm glad I did the Mew play. I am really glad I did that because I have plenty of ways to... Oh, he's gonna reset stamp me. That's odd, because that's actually giving me a... He just gives me back the Frostlasses. I really don't know why he did his reset stamp, because, again, that gave me an extra card. Oh well, that's what he wants to do. Alright, so he has Viridian Forest, so that's actually going to work very well in our favor. Okay, yeah, he has no choice but to attack the Jirachi. Alright. Evolve to Spiritomb. I mean, evolve to Spiritomb. No. Evolve to Froslass. Let's go ahead and get 2 Hustle Belts. Attach and attach. Do I actually? No, I don't. Nah, okay, it's too late. Nah. That was a bit of a misplay on my part. So go ahead and building Spite. Attach a Rainbow, Stellar Wish. We can go for a skateboard. And we're gonna go ahead Anguish Cry for 160. We've got 2 custom catchers in hand and a skateboard, so we're doing pretty good here, despite that little bit of a hiccup I made. Because like if he tries to knock this out, we can knock him out with the Froslass. If he tries to retreat and promote something else, we have the 2 custom catchers to bring it back out. So either way, we are in a fantastic position. Alright, so he's gonna go ahead and put down his Malamar. What if he's gonna bench something else, like maybe another Garchomp Giratina, or even he could still run Ultra Necrozma in here. Alright, so he's gonna go ahead and not. We're from Jirachi. Pokemon Communication. Yes, that is actually perfectly fine. I do want another Snorunt. I do kind of want to Radiant Force for something, but I don't want to discard anything. Another Pokemon Communication. Cynthia shouldn't play that. What do you get, Cynthia? Don't know how I feel about using it this turn, but I don't want to get rid of my custom catchers. So we'll go ahead and retreat. Alright, so we'll go ahead and Spiteful Sigh. We'll go ahead and put 5 damage counters. And with that, that is going to be 160 damage. Taking 3 prizes while our opponent has only taken 1 from us. And we got 2 shrines off of that. Oh my goodness. Our poor opponent. So he's just got a Lily for 1. Really hope he could get something. Like, I do. I really hope he could get another Garchomp Giratina. I just want to bring that thing up. He's going to reset stamp us. Hurts a little bit. But that's alright. That's perfectly fine. Alrighty. Do we want to go ahead and bench the Spiritomb? Nah, I actually don't want to bench the Spiritomb. Alright, so we can Spiteful Sight, or we can Icy Wind for 40 damage. Actually 100 damage because of Hustle Belt. So, yeah. So even if we don't want to Spiteful Sight, we're still doing 100 for a single water against our opponent here. So we're still one-shotting his Inkays, Malamars. He'd really need to get another Pokemon or he's done. Like, he is literally done next turn. Okay, so he is going to get another Pokemon. It's lucky I don't have those custom catchers anymore. Otherwise, this would already be GG. He's got a Psychic Recharge. Just gonna attach 2 energies there for turn. Alright. So with that, he will be knocking out my Froslass, which is perfectly fine. We're still doing ridiculous damage to him. Alright, so we are definitely promoting Jirachi. Absol? Why not? So we got Pokegear. Ooh, we don't get anything off the Pokegear. Now, this is going to seem a little bit weird, but I mainly just want to thin out my deck as much as possible so that we could go ahead and get a good support that we need. Stellar Wish, Cynthia, or Lily? Okay, we're definitely getting the Cynthia. Alright, so I am glad I did that. It seems like kind of a waste for the fidget spinners, but it was for a good cause. I needed a supporter. I needed to guarantee myself that supporter. Alright, so let's go ahead, evolve. Rainbow Energy. Go ahead, Shrine of Punishment. We're going to go ahead and retreat to the Spiritomb. And we're going to Anguish Cry for 190 damage. And with that, putting him at 200. So this guy's, unless he retreats, he's done. Alright, so he does get the Dawn Wings out. Even if he brings up Dawn Wings, he's done anyways, because this hits for weakness. And yes, he is weak to dark, so either way, he's done. He literally has to promote a Malamar or Inkay for this not to be game over immediately. And that is literally what he has to do here. So he has to Invasion, pitch a 2 to retreat into one of these, and that's the only possible way he's going to survive another turn. Oh! Okay, yep. That was our game right there. Alright, guys. Doing really good here right now. So with that, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into our third game. Alright, guys. Final game here, and I see Psychic and Electric. It could be a Pikarom. Oh no, you know what it could be? It could be Pikarom with the Mewtwo. Alright, this time we're starting off with the Jirachi and Spiritomb. It's not Snorup, but it's still pretty decent. Still a pretty decent start. Oh no, I see Necrozma here. Oh, you know what? You know what this could be too? It could. Okay, I'm sorry. This could have been a mainly Psychic deck with just Dene. Anytime I see electric, I almost instantly think PokeRemixStudio. Ooh, he's running to 6 points! Sure, he's gonna play the blues. Alright, so Ear Kinesis does 20 damage when your opponent's bench Pokemon for each damage counter on that Pokemon. Ooh. Ooh, we are definitely gonna want Mew. Definitely want Mew here. We'll go ahead and bench Absol, Spiritomb, Shrine of Punishment. Let's go ahead and Lily for 6. Go ahead and building Spite. Go for Jirachi, show playmat. We'll go for a Cynthia. And we'll pass. Hey, I mean, we're definitely one-shotting things for sure, but I would really rather the Mew out, because that can actually be ew. It's a lot of energy, but all he has to do is just play the Persian to give him that attack for free. So that's no bueno for us. Also, I actually do kind of like this in the Necrozma. Barrier attack and special laser. Hold on. Okay. I'll let you guys see what he's doing first, and then during my turn, I'll go ahead and show you guys. Because I like showing you guys the cards, but at the same time, I don't like you guys having to miss stuff either. So he's going to go ahead and barrier attack. It only does 10 because of that, but he takes 30 less damage next turn. And special laser, 100 damage. If it has any special energy, it does 60. And that's why he runs the recycle energy, because when this gets knocked out, that energy just goes right back to his hand. Alright, so I see nothing really too beneficial we can do other than just play Cynthia. Alright, eesh. We are not doing too good when it comes to getting our other Pokemon. And we haven't even gotten a Froslass yet. Go ahead and get a Venture Bag. Get our 2 Escape Boards. Attach to him for turn. Still one-shotting. Oh, actually, no, wait. Haven't even Stellar Wish this turn. So it's only just a Lily. Actually, no. We're not going to do that. So we'll go ahead and retreat the Spiritomb. If I'm doing my math right, this should still be a one-shot. Yep. And see, that Recycle Energy just bounced right back to his hand. Alright, so there's our Snorunt finally. One of our Mews in our prizes. I really should have been looking. I'm dumb. Alright, so Recycle Energy, I'll be honest, is energy I actually really underestimated at first. Like, I thought, oh wow, that's not really anything. But there's a lot of decks out there that could really take advantage of it. Alright, so we see a U-turn board. So he is going to have... Well, okay, no, he's not going to have free retreat. He still has to pay 1 to retreat because of Absol. But when he pays a retreat, he's just going to get that right back into his hand anyway, so... It's not even like it's going to be... It's not even like he's losing it. So if this card is from play... If I'm understanding this right, I believe even if that's sent to the... It's supposed to go to the Lost Zone, it would still just go back to his hand instead. Again, that's if I'm reading it right. Alright, so he's going to be able to put back his Giratina. He's going to do 1 damage on each. Luckily, that's not going to knock out my Spiritomb. If anything, that's just going to make him stronger. Okay, so he's actually not going to go for it this turn. So he's going to Catterday, fall asleep. Snorunt's definitely going to be playing that. Attach to him. Alright. Couldn't really get what I needed. Bench. I actually don't think I want to put any more damage on the Spiritombs. I think where we're at right now is more than enough to deal with anything he has this game. So this is going to be interesting. One, like a non-GX deck versus another non-GX. Well, then again, we don't know if it's non-GX yet. He had a Lightning in there, which could still be a Dene. So we see the Distortion Door. Yet he's only making this stronger. If I could just get another custom catcher, that'd be great. So I would like to deal with not even so much a Giratina, but just the Malamars. If I could just find a way to deal with the Malamars, because a Giratina is not going to be much trouble for me. Alright, so he gets a U-turn board. Luckily, though, with the Absol, he still can't retreat for free. I love this Absol so much. Alright, so that Giratina is fully loaded. And even if we knock it out, he gets the Recycle back to his hand, and he can just spam it back next turn. So yeah, I really did underestimate Recycle Energy. It's actually a pretty good card. So he's gonna go ahead Stadium Nav. That's fine, because it's not like Shrine's really doing anything for us. I just play it just to get rid of a card in my hand. I think I'm still gonna play it though, just because I don't want him to have the advantage of pitching Psychic Energies. Alright. Yes! Alright. That makes me a very happy boy. Alright. No, I don't want to get the Giratina. We're going to bring up a Malamar. Go ahead and Cynthia. Okay, now we get our Mew. Pokemon Communication. Or a Froslass. Evolve. And with that, we're going to go ahead and Anguish Cry for knockout. Poke Gear, that's perfectly fine. Alright, so he is guaranteed going to knock us out this turn with that Giratina. But that's fine. If anything, that gives us a space back for Mew. If we could get the other custom catcher for another, to get the other Malamar, that'd just be fantastic. Alright, so it definitely looks like he is trying to set up for an Esper. Alright. Go ahead and promote. Is there anything else here we can draw into? Let's see Jirachi. Stellar Wish. Okay, that didn't really do us anything. Done, I don't want that. Only drawing 3 off the Erica. Let's see what I get from Poke Gear. Nothing. Okay, so looks like Erica is my option. Alright, so no, we're not gonna get that this turn. But it's perfectly fine. Because that Giratina is weak to dark, so we are doing way more than enough to knock him out. Best part, he didn't even have a spell tag on him too, so that was great. Might have actually been a little bit problematic if he did have the spell tag. Alright. to one. Okay, so Ear Kinesis can only damage the bench. All right, now with Mew here, that is pretty much useless. Definitely want another custom catcher though, because that Giratina. Well, the Malamar too, but Giratina is also not a fun one to deal with, especially because of Distortion Door. Okay, so he is going to switch. It's interesting. Alright, so we'll go ahead and attach a Hustle Belt. I guess for the heck of it, we can attach one to Mew. Just because what? Oh, he's surrendering. Alright. Okay. Well, I can't get a single full match here today. But yeah, that would have been pretty much our game because we still had answers to everything, even if we didn't get the custom catcher. So with that, guys, let me go ahead and show you guys the deck one more time. And yeah, like, this is a really brutal deck. Like, everything is 1 prizes versus a mainly 3 prize dominant era right now. And yeah, this could just answer a lot of things. So with that, guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like and comment down below. And with that, guys, hope you all enjoyed this awesome deck profile here. It is mainly a budget one, except for the Jirachis again. So everything else here is gonna be super cheap to get. But if you can if you really want to build this, try your best to get the Jirachis. They make everything in this deck. So with that, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time.